Hey everyone, I am Robin Elander. I'm the Operations Director for the Soul Success Summit in Santa Barbara, and I'm here with one of our great speakers, Rashida Gaye, who is a hypnotherapist, a mindset coach, and a business coach. So welcome. I'm so excited to connect with you. How are you doing?
Thank you. I'm doing great. Thank you. I'm really excited about being here. Thank you.
Beautiful. Well, tell us a little bit about your business. I'm very curious about how you combine the mindset, hypnotherapy, and business coaching, and tell us a little bit about your journey and how you got here.
Yeah. So my journey started before I started my online business. So I was in the sales world for like 6 years, and I had sold over $2 million in programs for a company. And I learned a lot about, what it really took to market and sell every day. And really had to work on building up my self-confidence and self-worth, and then also learning all of the sort of marketing and sales strategies for generating leads into the company, as well as for closing more sales. So as I went through the experience of that, and then even before that, I come from a background of poverty and dysfunction, and so I've always done a lot of personal development work and, self-worth work and that kind of thing. And so coming from that sort of background in my family life, as well as in my career, I realized that I had all the skills and the knowledge and the experience to help other women who, wanted to have success in their professional lives and businesses, but were really unsure of the type of inner work and mindset work and sense of self-worth and value that it takes, as well as all the marketing and sales experience that they need to have. So I felt like perfectly capable to help them. And so I decided to go online after I got my hypnotherapy certification. I first started life coaching. And then as I was life coaching, because I really had a desire to help women grow internally, and as I was life coaching, I started to meet all these entrepreneurs who were struggling with the same internal issues that a lot of women struggle with. And I was like, well, that's going to affect your ability to receive money and ask for money and feel really good about it. And so I thought, well, I could help them too. And so then it's funny because then more entrepreneurs were reaching out to me and saying, we need help. We really do need help, but we need internal help, and we need mindset help, and we need, the strategy help too. So then I sort of built programs to pair all those different areas, and have so far helped my clients sell over $4 million in new business in 3 years. So it's been my absolute joy to see women grow and to help them to achieve the goals that they have for themselves.
That's so beautiful. I love that.
Yeah. Yeah.
As you've worked with all of these different clients, what have you found is one of maybe the top couple things that are really holding people back in their mindset?
Ugh, so many things. I would say, there's people have a lot of limiting beliefs around what is possible for them and what is possible in the world, right? And like, I'm a big believer in the law of attraction. I'm a big believer in we create our own reality, and helping them to see that what they're creating is always a result of something within them, helping them to understand that. And that's the first thing. And then helping them to see, what their individual limiting beliefs and emotional blocks are around their ability to have success. So what I find with a lot of women is it's always self-confidence and self-worth issues, number one. So they were taught somewhere in their lives, usually as children, that they're not good enough, they're not smart enough, they're not pretty enough, all these different things that still show up in their business. They think, oh, I'm over that, I'm done with that. And then when I start doing work with them around inner child work, a lot of this stuff still is coming to the surface. So that's a big thing. The other thing is a lot of women, men too, don't understand that they have the ability to create as much money as they want to, that they get to decide, they have a choice. They think things are happening to them. And so helping them to see and shift that and believe that, I can create as much business or money or even the lifestyle I want to create around receiving the money. So helping them to see that and really embody it, because you can say it, but helping them to embody the feelings of that is, I think, is where I help them the most. And the other challenges I find is, as far as mindset, is that they are looking outside of themselves a lot and looking at other people's paths to success and not understanding that their connection to their, higher power source, whatever they want to call that energy that is in them, is the easiest way for them to receive the instructions, the guidance, and steps for how to grow their individual business. So helping them to have a connection with their own spirituality is something that I love doing, and I find it helps them grow faster too.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Who are your ideal clients? Are you mostly working with women, or what type of business owner or person is your ideal client? Who do you like to work with?
Yeah, my ideal client, I call her my former self, my current self, or my future self. That's who she is. So seriously, she's a woman who has struggled with self-worth, or maybe still struggling with those issues that I've already overcame. But she's a woman who's always wanted more for herself, and having a business for her is a part of her life purpose. It's a natural progression of who she is, the kind of life she wants to create, and the work that she knows she's here to do. So she's just like me in that respect. She's also a woman who is ready to invest in herself. She's already invested in personal development, so she understands that there's levels to her becoming her highest self, her true self, and she's always looking for sort of the next level. And so, like me, she's just a personal development junkie, and she works on herself every day. She works on her mindset. She's already sort of doing the work, but she's ready for me to help her to continue to up level.
Beautiful. And you have kids, correct?
Huh?
You have kids, correct?
Yeah, I have a 6-year-old and a 9-year-old.
And since you're a mom and entrepreneur, what would you like, your kids to really grow up in terms of their, like, seeing you as a female entrepreneur who's rocking it? What are you hoping that they will learn out of, your experience with this? Because I know we all, the balance is challenging, but being there for them, and then having to see what's possible in terms of their life as well is really interesting.
Yeah.
How does that sit with you?
I tell my kids, and I tell my friends this about my kids. The thing that I want my kids to be and to know is who they are, like who they truly are, outside of what I think they should do or be, and to do what they really love. Like, if they don't want to start businesses, that's fine. I just want them to be really fulfilled and really happy and feel really good about themselves. I also, like my daughter, I want her to see in me a woman who has always believed that she deserved more, and to not settle for less than what she's worth and what she can do, and to live to her full potential. So I hope that my example of being this sort of person and just naturally inspires them, without feeling the pressure. Like, some kids grow up in families like where their parents were super ambitious, but then they have all this pressure of like, I have to be like my mom, I have to win and succeed, and I don't want that pressure on them. I want them to understand that when they're connected to their internal guidance and wisdom, and they're just living their lives based on what feels good and what makes them happy, they're going to achieve success, whatever that success means to them. So yeah, I just really want them to be happy and to achieve what feels good and what feels right for them.
So love that.
Yeah.
What else would you like people to know about your business, and what are you excited about at the Soul Summit coming up?
Yeah, I love meeting women, that are entrepreneurs. I just told a friend this. I said, I don't really even have I have one friend now of my friends that's not an entrepreneur. So I like to be around like-minded people, and I like to be able to help them to grow, internally, as well as to grow their businesses. So I'm excited about just pouring my own knowledge and experience and wisdom into these women, as well as learning, because you can always learn things from other people too. So learning, what they've done to achieve success, what their goals are, and how they can help me too. So I'm looking forward to the connection and sharing of information and knowledge. Yeah.
Beautiful. And you're going to be speaking March either 30th or 31st during the summit, correct?
Yes. Yes.
And how can people get in touch with you? What is your website?
Sure. So my website is www.rashidagaye.com.
Wonderful. And we'll put that in the comments below in the the video. Well, we're so excited to connect with you. This has been so lovely. We are so excited to connect with you in person, Rashida, and her interview is going to be part of the live, or I'm sorry, the online summit coming up in January. So keep a lookout for that, and I will send you this as soon as it's ready. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much for having me. Have a good day.
Okay, you too. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.